Pokemon Trainer Mike!
There he is. How the devil are you, my good friend?
I, as a wise man once said, I'm just happy to be here.
I thought he was going to troll us again. I thought he was going to troll us, mate. Oh, it's lovely to see you, mate. It's
lovely. It's been a while.
It's been 3 weeks, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Less than 24 hours?
Less than 24 hours.
Yeah, all right, fair.
No,
I'm just
it hasn't been less than 24 hours.
I was trying to
provide...
I was going to say, I'm trying to provide a bit of immersiveness, sure, listen.
The sunlight coming in is all After Effects, by the way. This is very much an evening podcast, just so that we're all very aware here. How are you?
Mate, a wise one said... Just happy to be here. Oh, hey! We got there. We went around and we got there.
We did. This is a professional podcast, by the way. Episode number. Look at me. You see, I'm getting ahead of it now. So I'm no looking. Don't you cheeky boy. No, I can see you. I can see in your glasses. You're looking in the folder with all of our PokéCast videos. It is episode number 23.4. 3.5.
I need to check now.
It's one of them. It's 24, right?
I think it's 24.
Yeah, because it was 21, 22, 20. Yeah, it was 24. It's right.
21,
right?
22.
Because I said 21. I said 20, and you were like, no, it's 22. And then 23, 24. It's 24.
Ask us again.
And this is episode number
24. I'm not editing that out, by the way. That is clear cut.
I was about to say, we're so comfortable in who we are. We're going to be keeping that in. There we go. You get all the bloopers, guys, here. All of them.
Goodness me. It's lovely. Well, as it always is, mate, it is wonderful and lovely to speak to you. It's lovely to see your face too. And what a jam-packed episode we've got today as well. It's going to be very exciting, isn't it? Do you remember what we did last time?
Yeah, so last time we went through all of the new cards in the new set of Pokemon. What's that? Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to be immersive, man. Play with it, man. Like I'm going like, oh yeah. And that was yesterday, but
really?
Last episode. Yeah,
was that what we did?
I totally forgot.
A week ago. So we went through all the new Pokemon Pocket card set, which is of the Celestial Guardians.
Yep.
And we gave our first reads of the new cards and what we thought, to keep your eyes out for. And we're actually going to be just briefly touching on very, very briefly touching on a couple of things from the Pokemon Pocket set again. Just not going through the cards, just talking a little bit about them, as it did go over quite a while last time, and that's because we just love talking about it. We love talking about
Pokemon, love the
absolutely.
TCG. Let's go.
And what else do we have planned for today, Pokemon Trainer Mike?
Well, you would have heard in last episode that PDM decided he wanted to do the Master Rank climb in Pokemon TCG Pocket. You were there. It was only yesterday. And so yes, I've over the last week or so, I've been really having a go. So we'll touch on that. And I think it was last episode or the episode before we talked about going through. We did a challenge not too long ago around going through the Kanto Dex. So the Kanto Dex was blank between us on a timer. Had to go through and try and remember every single Kanto Pokemon. That's coming back today, and we're going to try and do our luck with Johto today. I know Johto's a bit of a smaller dex, so I'm sure we can definitely do it this time.
We've got this.
Easy
no
peasy.
Problem.
Easy peasy, mate. But as always, Bradley.
Yeah.
These lights are on. We have to keep them on.
Studio lights.
We do. We've got to pay the babas and the bills. I don't know what babas I'm paying with today's sponsor.
That's right. And today's sponsor is the one and only Pokemon Trainer Mike's YouTube channel. That's right. And more importantly, it is the game show section. That's right. If you are a long-time follower of Pokemon Trainer Mike, you will of course know the game show inspired things that we do, and that's going to be coming back once a month, where we're going to be doing some quizzes, some games, where chat yourselves are going to be getting involved. So a big shout out to Pokemon Trainer Mike. He streams, and we'll be back to streaming every Saturday, or usually every Saturday, and we might even in the near future be seeing a Wednesday gaming stream. We might be seeing it, but you heard things here first. But if you, of course, mention the podcast with Brad and Mike in Pokemon Trainer Mike's next stream, you will be getting a Wingull emoji added to your name.
Yeah.
PokéCast Brad and Mike.
Yeah. We might have to. We'll talk
story on post.
Yeah, that's going to need a post discussion. I think we should probably discuss that before we just roll with it. Yeah, but
yeah, we ain't editing this. It's happening.
It's that we're locking in. Wingull's happening, is he? Oh my good lord. But jokes aside, if you've not, thank you for that, by the way. I didn't know he was going to do that. He was like, "I've got the sponsor today." There you go. If you haven't checked out some of the game show type streams that we do, Bradley does a magnificent job of impersonating Chris Tarrant, and we do Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or Who Wants to Be a Pokemonaire, and you can see me under stress trying to answer questions, and you can see the cogs turning. Go watch them; they're great fun. They are great fun.
It is, honestly, it's very, very tricky to get a question that Pokemon Trainer Mike doesn't know. But there are some really fun ones. Like one of my favorite one was like, which of the these types has the most weaknesses, kind of thing. And those small things, which is like, it makes you really think what is Fairy weak against, and what is Steel? Like, you think right? Because you think, okay, Fairy is weak against
Poison,
Steel.
Okay.
And that's it, right? That's right. Yeah. Anyway, I don't do this because I do the research, okay? And then I know the answers, so I don't have to. I'm not in the seats, right? We talk about the Pokemon TCG stuff, we show a card, for example, or we talk about the newest releases, and I'll put like little questions and how many Sunfloras are on the Sunflora EX or the Sunflora Full Art, from what was that set from?
Oh, it was can't remember.
Beautiful
card.
A beautiful card, and it's like things like that which may really make you think. I try and catch Pokemon Trainer Mike out. Sometimes he catches himself out. Sometimes he knows the answer. He says, "I know what it is, but I'm going to go with something else." And then when it goes back to it, he's like, "Oh God, gosh darn it!"
Always go with your gut, as well. That's sound advice.
Unless it's the Icy Cave.
Unless it's Icy Cave or Route 101, but we'll not.
Oh, that was brilliant! It was funny because that game show. Literally, the podcast after it, we were doing a podcast about obviously Pokemon Ruby and Pokemon Sapphire.
The hate I got after, well, not hate, but like I got some banter off that. Absolutely.
And I'm now getting that returned because I apparently have never played Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby. So I
can't wait to delve into that, by the way.
We're gonna be doing a podcast series, by the way, where we're going to be doing it's going to be like an episodic. The journey of, so similar to what we've done with Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, we're actually going to be making an episodic, like episode 1, the podcast Brad and Michael, 2 Pokemon Masters, going through Alpha Sapphire and going through all of the series, all right, all of the seasons together. And we're very excited. I mean, if you've already been watching the Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, then you'll be right at home, and it's just going to be more of that kind of thing with the episodes. Amazing. We're going to get more structure back for that, and we're going to have a great time. We're going to have a great time.
We're getting back to normality, aren't we? We're getting back to normality. So it's going to be good fun. It's going to be amazing. We've got so much stuff that's going to happen. And time is always our greatest enemy, but we're going to try and overcome it and lock some of this stuff in, and I'm excited.
And there's going to be a whole story time episode with how many episodes we've missed now of the manga update. So Pokemon Trainer Mike is going to be looking into the camera and telling us, and we're all going to sit around, like we used to on the floor in little cushions and stuff around. We're all going to sit together.
Story time with
Pokemon Trainer Mike's going to be there, and he's just going to be like, so guys,
lock in.
Where were we last time?
I'm in for it. Like, may need to catch up with where I last was. Like, I think I'll have to catch up, but I'm sure that'll be fine. Sure, that'll
all
be
post-production.
Yeah, we'll sort all that crack anyway. Great editor. Anyway, So last week we talked around how it could. Yeah, last week we talked about how we could start to do this new climb because I'm locked in. Right, I'm locked in my Pocket. I'm so hyped. I'm really excited with. I'm driven, and I really want to have a go at playing it properly, not just collecting. Really give it a good go. So after
you were always collecting, and I was the one who was doing the battling, and yeah.
Purely, I just did the offline battles to get the currency so you could get more packs. Yeah. But no, I really want to really have a go at it. See how far we get, but I really want to try. So I've went away and I made a deck. And I've made a Charizard EX deck where the idea is, if you listen to the last episode, we talked about the introduction of the rare candy, how a case of rather than using a stage 1 evolution Pokemon, you could simply have Charmander in the field, use the rare candy, and as long as you've got Charizard in your hand, you can immediately evolve it. Wonderful. Yeah. And I've played around about 10 games so far with it. I think I'm on about 60-40 from a win-loss perspective at the moment. Because, I mean, from what I understand, right, is if you don't have that rare candy or Charizard early, it's GG because the other opponent is just ramping up and it's just snowball. You can't do anything. So it is very luck-based, very much. But I've thoroughly... If you get that luck at the beginning, wow, it's amazing.
I mean, we
fun,
just before the show, Pokemon Trainer Mike was doing a battle and showed me, and it was crazy. You know, there was a little Wiglet. He didn't even have enough energy to use a move, and meanwhile, Pokemon Trainer Mike, he gets his Charmander straight into a rare candy, straight into a Charizard Stokes, and on his turn 3.
He concedes.
The Watcher didn't even have the third energy yet.
He conceded straight away. God love him. God love him.
It was
So it's great fun. I'm so hyped and driven about it. It's just amazing, man. So yeah, lock us in. So if I'm trying to climb this ladder, then because I know we're going to do it together, which is going to be wonderful fun. Hints and tips for those that, well, even me as well. For those that perhaps want to, just dabble, step in to a little bit of that ranked kind of area. Is there any 3 tips you would give to beginners just starting out, just like me?
Yeah, so if you're wanting to sort of climb up the ladder, one of the biggest things that you want to know is that you're not going to win every game. Yeah. Like it really isn't. The game is based on luck, on what you draw. So even with the best deck, so when I was climbing and I got, I was just about to hit Master, but I didn't hit the ranked cutoff for it. You've got to go in knowing, try and have fun. Don't just go in for wins. Go in to just have a good time. Play around with a couple of decks. The more decks that you play around with, the more comfortable you're going to get and understand, when you're facing that opponent with that deck, in the ranked game, you're going to know what their win conditions are. You're going to know, oh, he needs this or he needs that. This is the good time, because some of the things when you're going from Great Ball to Ultra Ball is timings. So it's when you use that Sabrina, when you retreat and you switch Pokemons, and you're only going to know that by playing and playing and playing. So first tip would be, don't worry about losing. You're going to lose a lot. I did. We all do when we climb. Number 2 is play the game. Play it and play and play it. Try out new decks. Don't just try it. Don't get completely solidified in one. Try and play a lot. Try and learn as you play. And number 3, I'm not going to say just have fun. I'm going to give you a proper... if you do genuinely want to climb, I would suggest looking at meta sites just to see what the meta is. I personally don't, but that's my enjoyment. I enjoy not knowing what the meta is. I'm not better than anyone else. I'm really not. I just love sort of seeing what I can do, and I try and make decks out sort of thing. But whatever the meta is, there's always going to be a counter. And if you see, let's say in the last season, we saw Druddigon, we saw Darkrai, and we saw Giratina. The more you see of that deck, the more you will see of counters. You will see Sudowoodo, you will see Meowscarada, and look at the meta deck lists and take in all the information you can, and then go in, know that you're not going to win all the time, and just try and have some fun.
Some sound advice from Bradley. There you are. I'm excited, mate. I'm honestly so hyped.
I'm hyped for us, where we're going to be talking to each other like, I had terrible losses last night, or it's really picking up, it's working, and
like
trying to figure that out together.
Is it. Every week we're going to be like, right, so where are you up to now? And
a little update. The Brad and Mike update lounge,
I'm locked in. I really love the Charizard deck. I'm going to give it a good go. And I appreciate that I'm probably going to lose a lot more than I'm going to win, but I just love playing with my favorite Pokemon. And the fact that when they do bring out more of my favorite Pokemon, so hold on, let me just make sure there's no cards. The Swampert just
Torterra EX. I can't wait for that.
Oh, but yes, I need that.
When EX comes out.
I can't use normal Torterra. It just doesn't work, which is a shame. Metagross isn't in yet. Greninja. I mean, I've seen a couple of Greninja decks.
Greninja with rare candy is very, very powerful on the back line when you're doing damaging decks. So definitely,
I might have a bit of fun with that because there's a lot of new water type support stuff. So I might have a play around with that. And the Heracross, we need a Heracross EX as soon as possible.
I want the wishy washy. That's what I want. I want myself a wishy washy deck.
I've seen. I saw a list on X this morning that when it was like labeled wishy washy will work, and it was just wishy washy. The whole thing, and I reckon it's going to be a really fun, like quirky deck that'll work really, really well, in my opinion.
I think so. I think because with double Pokeball, you've got the fishing net, you've got Misty, which will get Wishy Washy straight up, potentially. I've got good.
Does Lana work with? Oh no, Lana was just a Arachnid, wasn't it? It wasn't Wishy Washy. No, sorry.
But the Origalio, or what was that Pokemon's called?
Oricorio. The
Oricorio is going to be an absolute nightmare.
I watched a game with that countering, right, and it was he had Oricorio on the field. He had no other Pokemon. This is like the latter half of the game. Oricorio was in the active spot. He had no other Pokemon on the bench. And his hand was he had 10 plus cards in his hand, nothing else to draw. The opposing person had, what does Cosmog evolve into? The middle one, where, you remember looking at it yesterday, where when he uses the attack, it basically stops 50 damage from hitting
50 damage, yep.
So he had that.
The one before Lunala.
That's it. So he had, I can't, it's not going to me head. He's a scream listening. He's like, oh, it's this. That was in the active spot. Then he had 2 Giratinas and a Lunala. They were all pumped out, right? He was just sat there pressing that attack, and Oricorio's attack only does 50. So it was 50, stop, 50, stop, and it was just nothing was happening. And the game ended because he couldn't play or do anything more. And the other guy won. He was like, I've got the counter, guys. I've got the counter for Oricorio. It was insane to see.
That's brilliant.
Absolutely wild,
I'm excited. I'm so excited. I've always been a fan of the troll style decks, or disruptional things that basically break the meta. I was a huge fan of Gengar. Still, by the way, believe that Gengar non-EX is better than Gengar EX because it's the same thing
say that yesterday,
for one energy. You? I've said that ages ago. But I've always been a fan of Rotom fan. Yeah. So it's the OG troll, right? The OG troll, where it is you flip a coin. If heads, you shuffle that card back into your opponent's deck.
Which card?
The active Pokemon
on the opposing field. No, you don't, do you?
Or was that Aerodactyl? No, Rotom fan did, or it's either back to their hand or it's back to the deck.
That's
and
wild.
The Aerodactyl as well. The original Aerodactyl non-EX also does a shuffle or a back to hand. It's hilarious. I did it once, and it's so funny.
You can do. I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
So we talked about this, and we saw this in the Pokemon Presents, and we saw obviously Mega Evolution is going to be huge later this year. Absolutely massive. Does Megas come to Pocket?
No, not in its current state. No. It wouldn't be able to.
Be too powerful, man, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So the problem is that EX is right now. So the only way they could do it is they would make them the same power as EX, but it's like at that point you're just doing it for flat. So maybe you're just doing it for the case of just it's just fun. Megas are just a bit of fun. Sure. I think if you're wanting to do Megas, if you really want to go above and beyond, you need to have 4 health. And you need to let have Megas. Yeah. So here's what I feel. I feel like your Mega, I don't know how it will work, but you have an EX. So Lucario EX, and you get the item Mega Armlet. and it's effectively an evolution on the card. So you use Mega Armlet, and then it will search the deck to get, if you don't have it in your hand, you just apply it. It will go on top. It will turn into Mega, and it will fully heal, or remove all special effects, and it will now be worth 3. It will be worth 3 health, 3 points if you defeat it.
I could see that happening.
Or it's a limited duration, it play. I don't know.
Oh, they could do anything, couldn't they? I think they'll bring it. I think they will. Might not be this year, but because obviously they've got a clear roadmap on what they'll have for the remainder of the year, right? But yeah. I think that they will. I would be shocked. They look like they're really trying to push, from a marketing perspective, megas in every possible way you possibly can. I think they'll bring it.
I just wonder how in its current format, how they would do it. If it's just for the sake of having them, and maybe not making them OP and just making them as strong as EXs. Maybe it's just a different EX version. Like you got EXs, you got megas.
I think you've nailed it. I think you've nailed it there, though. I think if it did do it, it's like rather than an EX being costing 2 points if you knock it out, it turns to 3 immediately. 100%. And
it's even stronger, right? Yeah.
It's like risk versus reward, etc. That kind of thing. Mate, I'm buzzing. Lock in.
I am most looking forward to with the Alohan. Actually, there's a question. Now that we're seeing that we're really we're in Alohan, the Aloha region. What is an Alohan Pokemon variation that you are most excited to see that we haven't seen yet? Would you be hopeful for? And I've got mine. I think it's Alohan anyway.
I think we've seen every of them, haven't we? Executor, Sandslash, Ninetales.
Is Sir Farfetch'd not Alohan?
No, he's Galar, my mate. He's from
Galar. Oh, what about Mr. Mime? Mr. Mime.
Mr. Rhyme, that's Galar as well. Same.
What is Galar?
Sword and Shield.
Okay.
Generation 8, yeah. That'll be fun, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're going to do after Alola, though, because I'm trying to work out... It would be fitting to me if they did, like, Pokemon X and Y.
It'll be X and Y. It has to be.
Close to Legends Z8.
It has to be.
Marketing-wise, it would make total sense.
There's no question.
Can you imagine?
I can't wait.
Oh, my God. Oh, my Lord. I'm so... Because that, to me, would sound like you would bring Megas. Maybe not. Because you've got how many more tools do you start introducing? Do you just fill with tools? Do you add a couple of megas there
comes a point like in Yu-Gi-Oh where you have to introduce a new system and you might have to overwrite, the health has to be overwritten. 3 is just simply not going to happen. It will not be, it cannot stay that way. And then there's going to have to be new system. There's going to have to be a new system, maybe a new cards slot on the field. Maybe, whatever they do, I don't want change. I like how it is now.
How simple yeah.
But there's a line in which we must to evolve. No pun intended.
Hey.
We must. So, yeah.
The future.
Man, I could talk Pokemon Pocket with you.
I've got so much.
I could talk Pokemon with you all day. We were just talking about something in pre-production. We were talking about this would be a dream if we would just wake up in the morning and then we'd get our morning out the way and then walk to work, and in the studio we just got this neon, the PokéCast of random mic, just there, and we just walk in. The secretary goes, "Oh, hey guys," and we're like, "Oh, you're right, Sheila," and there we go.
Did you get any coffee, Sheila? No,
yeah, I was just about to say that. Yeah, you got our lattes up there, Sheila. Thank you.
Hey, that's a dream. We work towards it. We get there, mate. It'll be an absolute
That's
dream.
Right.
As long as we're having fun. Yeah, that's the main bit.
Talking about having fun, talking about dreams. Before we move into our challenge, which by the way we have no idea. I've got the thing up, and we got no Scooby how we're gonna do. But before we do that, do you want to touch on anything else before we sort of crack on with this?
I'm good. I think I'm ready.
Right.
I'm ready for Johto. What I'm more nervous about is when we get to a point of doing Hoenn and we horrifically fail it.
No,
it's our favourite gen, and we fail.
Stop.
I'm sure we won't, by the way.
Stop.
I'm sure we won't.
Stop. No, imagine no.
I'd cry.
I would cry.
I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm sure we'll be fine.
Yeah. Route 101. Right, let me just
Oh, good lord, mate.
All right, let me move the camera.
Right, we're locked in.
Yeah. All right.
So
okay.
So give a bit of a for those that may not have watched the last one. What we're looking at here?
All right. So in front of everyone now is we have got the Johto Pokédex, and these are all hidden behind Pokeballs. This is it follows by the Dex, I think. So this will be the first Pokemon in the Johto Pokédex, and this will be the last one.
Mm-hmm.
And our goal is within 20 minutes. That's the time we've set for ourselves, which I still think is too short, but we give us 20 minutes. We have to guess every single one of the Johto Pokédex Pokemon. They will come up. They will light up with their little silhouettes in color if we guess it correctly. One of the biggest troubles is that we've got to spell it correctly, which is when you're doing things that you think it's not going to be a problem at all. Tyranitar. I'm not sure how we're going to spell that one, so it's a good bit of fun. We're just going to see and play along with us. If you want to do it as well, it's called pokenquiz.com. And if you just want to listen along, play along, and sort of try and think, if we're stuck as well, sort of thing, it's just a good bit of fun. So that's what we're going to try and do.
So I think there's a round about 100. I think the Johto Dex, it's not massive, 100. But it's
100,
100 Pokemon. Oh, sorry, it literally says on the top. It literally says 0 of 100 at the top. So it's a bit shorter than the Kanto one. So I reckon we'll be all right. I reckon. So how do you want to do this? Do you want to do it like we did last time, where we just take turns?
Yeah.
And batter it in.
Sure. Let's give it a go. All right. We'll see how good we can do on doing it in order first, which I will not be able to, and then we'll just try our best. So, without further ado,
Badoo. Sorry, go on. Yeah,
Badoo. This is 2 Pokemon Masters attempting the Johto Pokédex with 20 minutes.
Easy peasy.
All right. So you said Chikorita.
That'll be our starter. Yeah.
Boom. There we go. And the time is going.
Let's go. Go.
Bayleaf.
Yep.
Say it correctly.
In a Meganium.
Sorry.
Meganium.
Magnolium.
Sure. I thought you were going to literally type it like that.
Cyndaquil.
Quilava.
Mike Tyson
Mike Tyson lotion. Yep.
I'm the one having to spell this.
PH. No. TYPH.
TYPH.
LO.
Lotion.
No, SION. Totodile.
Totodile. Yeah, sorry, it's you. Wait.
Totodile.
Okay.
Croconaw. Sorry, I'm talking over you.
Yeah, no, we're good. We're on the same. How do we?
So the K. C. Croc. NAW.
Oh no, this is going to be the hardest part.
There's no K in it. It's not Croconaw. It's Croconaw. Can I cheat spelling?
Yeah. Well, we're going to have to, right? How do you spell Croconaw?
It's Crocon. It's Croconaw. There you go. For alligator. Good luck.
For alligator. Oh wait, no, it was because of the I remember
it
wasn't ATOR because it was a limited. It's 11 characters.
It's a YR, isn't it?
Oh Relegate.
God. So
there we go. It's just It was the 11 words. Okay.
I can't remember what's next. I'm just gonna throw ones out.
I think it was.
Is it Hoot Hoot? Or Centrit, maybe? For it. Lock in.
For it.
Hoot Hoot.
Yeah, you want to go Hoot Hoots? Then I will go Noctowl. Your turn.
Spinnerack. That might be a bit later on.
That's a bit later on.
Oh, not too bad. Not too bad.
So
the 2 stage there. Who's that?
Who's after Noctowl?
Early stages Pokemon, 2 stage evolution. Hoot Hoot, Centrit.
Yeah, Centrit.
Maybe we're gonna have to just whack stuff in.
Ladybar?
Oh, it is. It's Ladybar. And then Ledian, of course it is.
How do you spell it?
Ledibar. L-E.
Oh, Ledibar.
It
is Ledibar. Oh,
well done, mate. Well done. Ledian, Ledien.
That was a good Pokemon, by the way.
A really cool Pokemon. Shout out to Charlie Merriman, who loves that, by the way. Ariados.
After Spinarak.
Ariados.
Poison Point. Love that.
I've got no idea now.
We're going into the forest right now. So
Hoppip.
Is it Hoppip? Or is it Fluffy?
Oh Christ, that's a while. Mareep,
No,
you mean?
Mareep. Yeah. Oh
No, it's a bit further on. Interesting.
How do you spell Fluffy?
It's FLAAFY.
It's double F-Y. All right, cool.
We do Ampharos now.
Yeah. Mega Ampharos, by the way. Oh,
that
my
hair.
God. Swablu? Oh, wait. Oh, Swablu is Gen 3. No?
It is Gen 3? Good lord, what's going on? Yeah, Skiploom.
Skiploom. Yeah, let's skip over that.
Jumpluff.
Oh, I know what it's going to be. I know what the next one's going to be. It's going to be the electric. Not Mareep. No, it's not. No, Man Electric is Gen 3. Your turn. No, it's not. It's my turn. Johto, let's just fire off what we know.
Right. Heracross.
I'll go with Suicune, Swizine, Suicine.
Right. Then Raikou, yeah. It's a U. Without the I. C-U-N-A. There you go. Raikou. K-O-U, I think it is.
Not Rayquaza.
Oh, right, okay, that's what you're saying. Celebi.
What do they call it?
Lugia.
Is me Spirit?
No, that's
not.
4.
Jesus.
You settle your cell down, son. Lugia.
Lugia. Stop it. You're gonna do this next time.
I know. I'm sorry.
You're gonna do this next time.
It's pressure, mate. It is pressure.
It is.
Larvitar.
Larvitar.
That's it. Pupitar.
I'll go into Pupitar into Tyranitar.
Perfect. All right.
Houndour.
Right, sorry.
Yeah. Houndour. Okay. Let's just think about. Let me just think. I just want to remember. I want a Dom fan.
Yeah.
Your turn.
In a Fanfy.
And a Fanfy. Blissey? Is that?
Yes.
Would Chansey be in there?
No.
Okay.
I wouldn't be in here.
All right, now we.
Steelix,
very nice.
Sizzle.
Miltank.
Sizzle.
All right, so I'm thinking of gyms. All right, so if we go to the first gym.
Doesn't have any Johto Pokemon.
No.
Third one has Miltank. Fourth one, Misdreavus.
Slack off.
No, that's Gen 3. Misdreavus.
I don't know. Stop it. I don't know how to spell Misdreavus.
Misdreavous. Nope. I'm going to go though. It's Misdreavus. Wouldn't have got the U. Wouldn't have got that.
11 characters, remember. Is Sableye?
No.
Stop.
Stop, mate.
It's been a while, okay? It's been a while.
Kingdra.
Beautiful.
Swinub, Pile of Swine.
How do we spell Swinub?
Swine, U-B.
Oh, Swinub, and then Pilo Swine. Yeah, I remember that.
Sneasel. S.
Oh, wait.
No, not Z. Not E-A-S-E-L, I think.
All right. Let me stop. Let me think. Like, because I'm following you right now, and I just really want to get my head in that Johto area.
Think of evolutions. So there's a lot more evolutions from Gen 1.
Lugia, Entei, I've got my Chikorita. I'm going into Ice. No, Glalie is Gen 3. There wasn't many Ice.
No, that I can think of.
Ground.
No?
Just help.
Keep going. Crobat.
Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, evolutions. Yeah, like that.
Crobat was right there. Look how close Crobat was. Good lord.
Wait. Silver. This is baby Pokemon. This is Pichu. This is Elekid. This is Magby. This is Igglybuff.
Yep.
Okay. This is sorry. I know I'm just going through now, but I've actually got some in my head. Cleffa, we've
Smoochum.
got Smoochum. That's Jinx's. Oh yeah, Jinx has a baby.
Tyrogue.
Tyro.
And Hitmontop.
Yep. Oh god, the nostalgia is hitting me right now.
Sunflora and Sunkern.
Sunflora, Sunkern. Sunkern goes into. Oh yeah, wait, we already had that. Oh wow. Oh no, dude. We've only got 11 minutes left.
Right, I'm locking in then. Hang on then.
Okay.
I'm looking for the anime now. What did Ash have? Noctowl we've done. Chikorita, Heracross. You got all those. Misty had Politoed. Corsola.
Wait.
E. It's an E rather than an I think. No, it's not. No. It's not.
Wait, what?
Politoed is spelled P-O-L-I.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
And then Corsola.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Wait, is that Chinchou?
Chinchou and Lantern. Same time, mate.
Yeah.
What? Same time. Chinchou and Lantern.
No, that's not.
Lantern. Yeah. Oh, that was that early in the decks. Wow, I had no idea. Wow.
Die.
Going through
Whirlpool
caves.
Pokemon. Whirlpool. There's a Pokemon does Whirlpool.
Ooh, how many we need now? 39 left.
Is there like a water like not Sharpie?
Espeon and Umbreon.
Oh my god, how did we not think of that?
I know, right?
Umbrella.
Umbreon. Sudowoodo.
Oh, now I'm thinking that just threw me back to the anime. That just literally threw me right back to the anime. My strengths come later, guys. This Pokédex.
Wobbuffet.
Wabba.
Good luck. Oh god, in one.
There you go. 2. What's after Igglybuff? Like we got the baby Pokemon. What else we got? So we got Cleffa, Igglybuff, Pichu.
Have we got Snubble and Granbull?
Oh wait, Smeagol. I don't know how to spell Snubble. How do you spell it? Oh, E-L, no?
U-L. I think it's double B. And then Granbull.
Oh, dude, I didn't remember these Pokemon until now.
So you could do Smeargle. That was one you needed, yeah. E-R-G-L-E. I just had another 2, and I've just lost it.
No. Mime Junior? Is that?
No, it's not, no.
No.
What was it?
Okay, okay.
Yes, I've got it. Teddiursa in Ursaring.
Jesus Christ. Teddiursa.
There you go.
Ursaring. Great Pokemon, by the way. Really strong.
Oh, love them. Let's have a think here.
Fire. There's got to be some more fire Pokemon, right?
Slugma and Macargo. 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 No, that's a building. Macargo. Cargo.
Good Pokemon as well. Okay, so it's fire. Flying Pokemon. What's the flying Pokemon of
Noctowl?
Was that it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
No, that's comes to head. Good lord.
Yeah, I told you 30 minutes is what we needed. I told you.
I was being ambitious. Being very ambitious. Right, okay. So. There's people screaming, listen to this, going, "You forgot it, yeah.
Okay. Johto, Elite Four. Give me some Elite Four vibes right now. We're walking into Elite Four of Johto. Even if we got them, even if we already got them, throw me out some Pokemon.
I'm going backwards. I've done Kingdra.
Dragons, no.
Koga, Poison, Crobat. I've already got Houndoom's on there. Sneasel's on there. Ooh, Bradley. Ooh. Right, I'm going for the anime. Because the anime showcases every single Pokemon.
Go through the anime. I'm really trying to go back here.
I'm trying to think who's battled. as it goes through. Is there any more bugs? No, we've got a lot of bugs there, haven't we? It's really hard to see the list
in our heads, right?
The timer's sort of potting.
It is, isn't it? Right, let's see what we've got here. Okay, after Ampharos, and so we've got Mareep, Flaffy, Ampharos. We've got a triple, it looks like.
Unknown,
that's good.
I'm just going through there. Unknown is spelled.
That's how you spell it.
Unknown. UNOWN.
Sorry, say again.
UNOWN, like you known.
Oh, okay, unknown.
Okay.
This is hard. This is really hard. I told you. I knew this was going to be hard.
I love how the unknown's going through the alphabet. I can see the emoji change. That is sick, man. That is sick.
What other baby Pokemon? Have we done the babies?
I've no idea, mate.
We've done Elekid, we've done Magby, we've got Smoochum. We've got Pichu, Cleffa, Igglybuff, Cleffa, Clefable.
Was there any new fossil Pokemon?
Yeah, this is what we're on the same page here. What were the fossils that we had?
Is there?
No. No, I mean, look at the Pokédex. We've done sort of the obscure ones at the bottom. We're just looking at normal Pokemon here. PTM.
So if you go through, so I've done the bug catching contest.
Breloom, right? No, Jesus, Brad, no.
Man. So I've gone through. I've done the bug catching contest. I'm coming right. There's Nidoran, there's Growlithe, various things. We fight Sudowoodo.
I'm gonna get something up. I'm gonna get us a help up. It's not cheating. Teddy. I promise you. I'm gonna get the map of Silver. Silver up for
Teddy,
us. Silver.
Stantler.
Pokemon map. Stantler. Keep that head in.
Porygon 2. No. Yes. Porygon 2. Stantler and Porygon 2.
Right. Where's Gold Silver?
Ecruteak City. We've got Mischievous. Tyrogue's in Mount Mortar to the right. We've got Hitmon.
So we have. Let me just.
Okay.
Just have a little think. No. Just a little think. Okay. Stantler. What else did you have?
Forgotten it now.
No. Okay. It's okay.
Porygon 2.
It's okay.
Porygon 2.
Wait, Porygon 2. Good. We've done nearly the whole bottom section now.
Right, let's do the movies, the Pokemon movies. So Ash's team. We've got all of Ash's Pokemon movies I had. Misty's, we've already got Ash. Brock had Crobat. Did he have any other Johto Pokemon? Pinecore in Fortress.
Himiko and Fortress.
That he's fighting that first lady who had Wooper and Quagsire.
Wooper. Oh my word.
Girafarig.
What was the other one?
I
can't spell this.
Well, it doesn't evolve in Johto anyway.
No.
Do you want a hand?
Yeah.
Girafarig. Oops. Girafarig. Girafarig.
Okay.
So Girafarig.
There's some other dark Pokemon. What were the team? The enemy teams.
Marill,
Azurill. Oh, and Azurill.
No, Azurill's in Gen 3.
Oh, okay. Azure.
Slowking.
I don't know how to spell Azurill.
Azumarill.
Oh, sorry. Slowking.
Yeah, Slowking. Yeah.
Okay, we're okay. We're okay. Just relax. We're okay. Was there any other SP on Umbreon? No.
No, I've done that. Elite Four.
Swifting.
Jinx. Zatu and Natu.
Oh my god! Wow. Fighting Pokemon. Was there a fighting one?
Tyrogue and Hitmon. Hitmon top.
Yeah.
That's all I can remember.
God, Zatu with Nightshade.
Was there any more that had evolutions from Johto? From Kanto Pokemon? We've got Crobat, Slowking. Steelix, Scizor.
Scizor anime was amazing.
Scizor was amazing. Come on, think. We've got 2 minutes left. Think.
The Widow. Donphan.
Going for the anime episodes now.
Yeah.
Done Eddie Bar. Done the starters. What's the jump? Blossom, where they're jumping.
Blossom. Yeah. The singing.
Bell Os. Double L, I think, isn't it? Bell Awesome. It'll be Bell Awesome is BELLOSSOM.
I think we get another 5 minutes for all the having to figure out how they're spelled.
Oh, they're spelled. What's after Igglybuff? What's after Jump Fluff, man? What could it be? The Johto fans are like, how dare you? The 14 left, man.
I told you, 30 minutes,
I'm
Michael.
Literally drawing blanks, yeah.
It's the timer. Wait, there is no timer. It's unlimited. We're okay, Michael. It's on unlimited. We haven't set it, so we have 10 more minutes.
Fine.
We're okay.
All right, okay.
We're okay, guys. We're okay. The timer is so off-putting, you have no idea. We have...
Remoraid, Octillery.
That's what I was about to say, Remoraid.
I'm starting to go through Pokemon Coliseum now with all the Shadow Pokemon now. Delibird.
Delibirds. Great little minigame as well, the service, Delibird service or something, right? No, and that was the ice Pokemon, right? That was another ice Pokemon.
It was another ice Pokemon. I think I've got all the ice Pokemon though, because Delibird, Sneasel, Piloswine, and Swinebright.
Okay, so we've got 10 minutes. Deep breath, just...
For 11 more.
11 more.
Okay, so we've got... Quillfish.
Quillfish.
It's with W, I think it's got in it, isn't it?
W?
I'm sure it's Quill with a U as well. Q-U. Good Lord. Hang on.
It's so hard, to remember how they were spelt.
Sorry, I beg your pardon. You were right. Q-W-I-L fish.
Say again?
Q-W-I-L fish.
Thank you.
Okay.
Right, that was what between Scizor and Granbull. I feel like I should know what's between Scizor and Heracross, though. I feel like I know that one.
Oh, yeah, it's a one.
What's after Igglybuff?
Is that coming to us?
Okay, so we've got 10 Pokemon left with 9 minutes remaining.
Who's in between?
So there were Politoed, Hoppip, Skiploom, Jumpluff.
Who's in between Scizor and Heracross?
I know it.
Oh, Togepi and Togekiss? Not
Tropius.
That's Generation 3. Are you doing this on purpose? Togepi and Togetic.
Yeah, I'm doing it on purpose. Togetic. Togepi.
I don't know.
I thought it was a C. T-O-C-E.
Togepi. And then Togetic is Togetic.
Got it.
You got it?
Yeah. No one saw me type in Togekiss there, which again is not...
In fairness, I said Togekiss first, so you're okay.
Oh, yeah. So it was a baby. It was Togepi into Togetic. Togetic was a cool Pokemon, by the way. Really like Togetic. Okay, so we've done the full top row. We've got a double evolution after Delibird or just a single. We've got a single between Umbreon after Umbreon. So there are a lot of singles. Just a lot of singles here, Mike. A lot of singles. Just standouts.
We've done Stantler.
We've done Stantler. People are probably going to be yelling at us right now. But we're okay. We've got 8 minutes for 8 Pokemon.
Shuckle.
The highest stats in the entire game is Shuckle with his defense stats. That's between Scizor and Granbull. Scizor and Heracross.
There we go. Oh, good Lord.
What typing is it going to be? Grass? No. What's some single Pokemon? So we got a Stantler as a single Pokemon. Shuckle, Smeagol.
Mantine. I'm going through.
Good job.
Pokemon Movie 3 there when you're battling Mantine.
Shout out to last week's sponsor, Mantine Marine Corps.
6 more. Right, there's an evolution after Fortress, right? What's that? And then it's just singles, right? It's got to be. Good lord. Really, yeah.
It's so hard.
After Fortress in the Pokédex. After Fortress.
So these Pokemon, at least in the, Dex order.
No.
Yeah,
Good
no.
lord.
I just tried to put it in Dex order to see.
Who's the evolution after Fortress?
Well, it could be an evolution, or it could just be 2 singles. We don't know. We don't know. But if there is an evolution left...
Gligar. Gligar.
Oh, Gligar.
A-R.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it was singles. You were right, sorry.
It was singles. So it's just all singles. Okay, we've got 5 singles left, PTM. 5 minutes, 5 singles.
I've been through grass.
Are there any other evolutions?
Anything in caves?
Like rock Pokemon or fighting or rock Pokemon?
That's what I'm thinking. Can't think of anything rock-wise. We've done Wobbuffet because he was one of the Dark Caves. Wobbuffet was there. You've got that. Dunsparce?
Dunsparce, yes. Good job.
Good lord, 4.
Any flying? No flying? There's not a flying?
Nothing to think of. Electric, we've got Chinchou's. Damn for us. Wow. 5 minutes. 5. This is your 5-minute warning. No idea. I'm really struggling now. Caves, I've done caves. Grass, I've done grass, I think. What else could we do? Rock Smash. Can you Rock Smash in Gen 2? No, I don't think you can Rock Smash in Gen 2.
No.
Surfing. I think we've got to. We can surf, I think. Headbutt. Heracross, we've got. We've got Canto Apom. AIPOM.
Yeah.
Apom.
That was between those 2. Okay.
3 more. This is difficult. So those that are listening, right, it's 3 more. It's one between Sunflora and Wooper, Umbreon and Slowking, and Mantine and Houndour. In between those Pokemon. You should call them out if you know them. I'm feeling the energy. Come on, I'm feeling the energy.
3.5.
I have no idea. Skarmory.
Skarmory is a big win.
I was just thinking that there he is. I was thinking of Cyndaquil versus
2 more.
Skarmory.
So it's early. It's early on.
Channel Fern, Michael. Fern loves Johto. What? Has Fern shown anything on her Instagram? Oh, this is really difficult. 3 minutes left for 2. What is after Sunflora in the Pokédex? What is after Sunflora in the Pokédex?
I don't know.
It's 2 singles, right? Pardon me. It's gonna kick you now. This is gonna kick.
It's gonna kick us. It's gonna kick us. I can't think of it.
Nah.
With 2 minutes remaining.
Think of the episodes, Mike. What else? Because the showcase of Pokemon in an episode, don't they? Go through. We've just recently watched Johto, man. Go through them. We've done Snubble, we've done Gramble, we've done Pineco, done the Blossom episode, and the Wooper episode, and the Quagsire episode. Done the Maria episode.
Yanma?
Yes, Yanma. I was just thinking that. I was just about to say in the anime. There we go.
One more, Michael.
So look at types here. We've got all the water ones, I think. All water's done. What was introduced in Johto? Steel. Is that all the steel Pokemon we needed there? In Dark, right? Houndoom, Houndour, Umbreon, Sneasel.
Wow, this is silver. There's one more left.
What have I just watched in the anime? He's just beat Morty.
One more.
Now watch some. What happened after Morty? He had Gengar, Haunter, and Ghastly. He beat that with Noctowl. We went on. And what did he do after that? He saw the evolution trainers, fighting them.
Fire.
And then Murkrow stole his badges. Yes! Oh my lord, I can't believe we did that. With, how was that, 34 seconds left?
I was about to say Tauros. That was all I was thinking. I couldn't think of anything. We did it. You did it, but we did it.
I'm sweating.
I'm sweating as well. I'm literally looking. I'm trying to just think. Oh my god, that's a lot of. I think not having a time is good, and just having the timer in our heads, all right, 30 minutes. Oh my word!
I can't believe we just did that.
That was fun.
What was the last two? Sorry, Murkrow and what was the last two? Yanma. Wow, got we're good.
That was awesome.
I'm sweating.
I am. So how many Pokemon's Gen 3? Let's see.
Like
135. Oh, I'm so excited for that one. We're gonna easy do that.
Yeah, we're gonna do it in one. That one, definitely. Oh man.
Oh, what an episode, huh? What an episode. I'll tell you what. Look, for those listening, probably wasn't the most entertaining of it because we're there thinking. But I'll tell you what. It was a lot of stress, but it was a lot of fun. To just go through your brain.
I hope you played along.
I hope you guys played along as well, for sure. And before we wrap up, that was incredibly fun, by the way. That was great fun. Do you have a Pokemon content creator that you want to shout out today?
I do indeed. Right, so today over on Instagram we have Rita the Poker Girl. So it's Rita and Kyle. Kyle's the dad, Rita's the daughter, and they do regular TCG content, just unboxing. The kids are gorgeous, lovely little girls, and very happy, very cheerful. Love all Pokemon, and favourite Pokemon's Growlithe as well, by the way. And they do some great content. Great strong Pokemon. Great unboxings. It's fun to just watch the kids open up the cards, which is what it's all about, right? It's just everyone enjoying opening the cards. So go give them a follow. Rita_Poke_girl. And you kind of go wrong. He's on about 3,000 followers, on their way to 4K. And Kyle's just a lovely, lovely gent. Which he's just showing us some Omega Ruby stuff that I didn't even know existed. That I'll have to share.
Spoiler alert.
That I'll have to share you next. No, not from the game. Like an item.
I was going to say, yeah, because I haven't played it, apparently. So
I'll do that next time. We'll do that next time. But with that, folks, thank you for listening and watching, as you always do. If you have enjoyed today's episode, as always on YouTube, if you could like the video and drop us a comment. Did you enjoy that? Did you play along? Were you screaming a particular Pokemon out halfway through that we simply couldn't get? Let us know. And if you are listening on one of our sister platforms, Spotify, etc., a rating and a comment always helps with the algorithm. It just helps us accelerate forward. We would wholeheartedly and humbly appreciate. We really, really would. And with that, Bradley, do you have anything else to say to the babas?
The only thing that comes to mind is that I'm just happy to be here.
There he is. We always are. So thank you for watching and listening, as you always do. And we will see you in the next one. Take care now. Bye-bye.